Okay. Okay. We should be live. Should be live. Sorry for the lateness. I was very tired last night. Um, so yeah. Um, so it's not really a direct. It's really just what is it called? A video drop? So here's the thing. I think the only thing I want from this video drop, as I've said last night, is I just want to see an OLED Switch announced for this. Like 7 weeks till the release. I kind of want to see it and maybe get pre-orders open, you know? That would be interesting. Ah, it's 13 minutes. Here we go. Gameplay, what's new? What's poppin'? Actually, because it's gameplay, I don't believe we'll see any OLED stuff now. Oh, I forgot about this. Sorry for that. Also, I will be listening to, actually, let's see. I'll change it. I will be listening through headphones. I know it says speaker, but bear with me. I just didn't get to rename what I wanted to rename. Oh, I totally forgot. That should not be, that should be... Let's start over.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Yay, actually that's hype.
Waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Okay, they're just called Sky Islands.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is.
It looks like
Let's head over to it.
Looks like a turd from this from this angle.
Almost at the spot where the object fell.
We gotta look for the piece of crap.
Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell...
Okay.
Look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Okay.
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
Okay, recall is just one of them.
Now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
The flickering.
You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
You'll never see autumn on the surface.
there's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Just a branch.
Let's continue.
This
Oh,
is the new
something's
Master
there.
Sword.
This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
The construct is only holding a branch, so I think
broke.
I
Not
think
good,
you'll
not
start
good.
probably in the sky.
Get another branch and we defeated it. Moving on.
Zonai
We've
charge.
now explored more of this sky island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look,
What?
we can stick them together. We created
What?
a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse.
This is a
You can stick
pickaxe right there.
objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's
What in
take
the
on another
world?
construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once.
Minecraft hammer win.
Oh, good one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by
Long stick.
experimenting with the fuse ability.
Get a long hammer.
You can fuse two weapons, for example.
What?
If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack.
Long pitchfork.
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
I
We can
wonder
also fuse arrows with materials.
what
in your
videos will come out being like, this is
instance, try
this is
fusing
the
this
Breath
leaf
of the
to an
Wild's
arrow.
best weapon.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow,
Ah, shoot.
and you can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Oh,
Fuse
so
it
it's
to an
tracking.
arrow and look, it homed in on the target.
Nice.
Let's try this on another bird.
So fusing is basically like an
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
in-game crafting
Depending
system,
on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
or like in combat crafting system, which is nice.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this
No.
mushroom is actually a puff shroom.
Oh,
Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now.
now he's
The
high.
enemy's lost sight of Link, so attack. Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
I put weed at the end of my
In the
shield.
previous game, you usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon
What
with
the heck?
something else could turn it into a useful
You
weapon.
made like a log
There are even more
popsicle.
gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So,
Infuse more than 2
this
items.
log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more.
Oh,
We'll
you
bring
can
this
fuse
over
more than 2
here
items.
And attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called
Ultra hand.
even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
You can modify it like that? Dang. Okay.
You can always attach things or
Hello there,
detach
Andrea.
them
How's it
like
going?
this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat.
Okay. Are you
However,
gonna
it won't move in its current state.
gonna place like a
we'll
motor in
need
the back?
something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind.
Nice. Oh, you got like a battery indicator.
Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Can you rotate it? How do you rotate? R, hold R. Okay. Interesting.
We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
Yo, this is okay. Now the
Okay, they're attached.
the structure looks
Alright,
kind of
let's try
sus,
moving
but
Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since
Well, you
we
know,
added
that's
two
pretty-
fans, we
that's
should
pretty
be able
cool.
to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying
okay.
machine.
You can see the ultra hand connections
Those
there.
vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll
Oh,
be
no.
able to freely craft them on your own.
Okay.
There are all sorts of objects you'll come
Interesting.
across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Really cool. I agree. It's
Look,
like
I passed right through the ceiling.
interactive
This new
crafting, you know?
ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
Dang.
If we use the ability here, come on.
He's just swimming.
Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
So this is like a
In the
climbing
previous
hack,
game,
you know?
You had to use stamina to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's
That's-
another example.
That's pretty good.
Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly.
You'll never get trapped again.
Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah!
Oh.
It blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off! Ah well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this.
Can he go through anything? I think he said anything with the
Feels so good.
ceiling.
In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest.
You know, I wonder if you can swim
Once
through
you've chosen your
bosses.
destination, you can speed things up. Like
Oh,
this.
you had free dive.
Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface.
Just die.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game.
Yeah, those are pretty
I'm
good.
sure some of you watching me play were
Especially
thinking,
for traverse.
wait,
traversal.
if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's
Just
even
skip the
possible.
fighting and swim.
There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar hideout.
Dang it.
And we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
No. But there's some extra time. Oh, there is. Oh my gosh, I just spoiled the OLED Switch for myself. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Look at that trim. Is it actually colored? Is the back actually colored? No, it looks like it's just textured. But the dock is colored. Yo, that is sick. Oh shoot. Oh crepe. Oh, I kind of want them. I kind of want them. It said it's gonna release that time, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be pre-orders yet. Oh, it says pre-order, but I think this is just the game. Yeah, it's just the game. Collector's edition. Yada yada. Jeez. Oh my goodness. You know, that actually kind of woke me up there. at the end with that switch when I just spoiled it myself. I was like, oh geez. Man, that's... Oh, I probably should pre-order it as soon as it comes out, just because I pre-ordered Metroid Prime and it came like a month later. I'm not sure how many copies this is gonna have, but I kind of want to upgrade my Switch with the screen and stuff like that. Jeez. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like the interactive crafting stuff, and also the new abilities where you don't have to like use stamina to go up a mountain anymore, which is nice. Like, you still won't be able to get anything on the sides of the mountain, which is why stamina still like works, right? It's still useful in some areas, but now you don't have to go through like every arduous mountain, and also there's probably going to be a lot more caves in this game as well, right? But also this, like, you would have to use stamina, right, to get across if you wanted to just swim across, but now you don't really have to upgrade stamina. You really should be like trying to get these abilities. So I think that's a different gameplay goal from the start, because what I wanted to do was get all the stamina I could and then get all the hearts that I could. But also the crafting of arrows is interesting because it also helps people. I don't know how hard keys are going to be in this game, but like if it's the same as before, then having homing arrows is nice. And this also means that I think there's going to be a lot more monsters that move very fast in the sky now. So honestly, you could probably hit the dragon as well better. But I don't know how the lock-on feature works. So I'm not sure if like there's a range to it, or if you're fighting multiple enemies in the sky, like which one it will lock on first, maybe the closest one to you, or maybe the closest one to the arrow that you shot. But yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. It's just going to be a lot more fighting air enemies, I think, as well. And so the constructs, I think, is just like, is something that appears at the start of the game, because you probably learn everything from, you probably get drafted to the Sky Islands at the beginning of the game, and then you learn how to craft like this. And then fight the constructs at the beginning, because that first construct only had like a stick, right? So I don't think they're going to be like late or mid-game enemies. I think they're just going to be beginner enemies, which is interesting. Plus, they don't really have that much health if you're fighting them with the stick and they die immediately. Is cool. They got like a little temple back here too. Maybe that's like a warp point, or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I like Recall. It's just that I don't know if there's much use of it, unless we can actually do it to bosses, you know? Like, you can definitely get up here, but he also said that there's different ways to get up to the island. Maybe you can go through like the ceiling here, but maybe there's a limit to the the ceiling maneuver, like how tall the ceiling is compared to you. So I don't know, but I don't think recall really has that much of a use besides maybe boss fights that maybe use physical stuff, because maybe you can't reverse like or recall that time for actual living things. Yeah. So you do get a horse as well. That's pretty. What is that? Some kind of. Is that a house?
Reaches
Hey, Snowcraft, how's it going?
the changes today.
I'm
we'll
doing
run
fine. Okay. So that
out of time, so
is that a vent? No, it looks like it's just a light coming out of there.
we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
Okay, that looks to be a house of some sort there.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some land
Okay. So these appear, right? Are these gonna have like craters in the
masses
ground?
floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're
That's-
probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
Okay. Oh, this is no. It's just one of those horse tents or whatever they're called again.
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure if that's an effect or it's just something to say that you can recall this.
Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell. From a distance,
I like the long fork here too. It's I'm not sure what people are gonna find to be like the most OP weapon. I'm not sure about the durability as well. How would the durability work? Would it just take from both of this? I mean, I think that would make sense. But maybe it just breaks off the end because it's being used more. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna think about durability this way. But having renewable weapons like this, I think, is a step up from just having weapons break durability-wise there in the last game.
ice elemental material to an arrow.
Okay. Key Ball. I don't want to hit people with the log popsicle.
Could turn it into a useful weapon. There
I like how it just gets so
even
small
more
too,
gameplay
though.
options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
Okay, what did he do there? He fused the rock to the shield?
Useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things
Or did he fuse it to the club? You just have a log and a club and a rock on your club.
together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands
You know what would be funny? Like, I think the first thing people might do, because with Ultra Hand you can fuse more than one thing together, right? But it looks like it also fuses to specific parts of the object, as you can see here. Like it fuses to specific like it just snaps onto there. Yeah. So I guess they have like some zones where you could actually fuse some stuff into it, and maybe they'll check for conflicts when you try to place it, right? So I'm thinking like maybe you can't fuse weapons more than 1 and 2 together. More than 2 objects together for that, but for objects in the world that you're not going to use as weapons, you can fuse like multiple things together. I was thinking that maybe if you could fuse multiple things in your for a weapon, you can use something like a Minecraft pickaxe or a Minecraft sword, a stick and 2 rocks. But I don't think that might be possible.
are attached.
But also, this is very interesting as well, because this one is like it's moving by the sail there, and then it's also gonna move up when you hit the launchers, right? So you have like you have a diagonal way of traveling if you want to, right? But also there must be like a way to like pick these things up, right? Like pick the whole thing up and move it, like how you fuse it with the Ultra Hand. Because otherwise, if you do this, like there's no other way to really turn it. You can't really turn the sail, right?
Use your imagination.
And plus, you'd probably use a lot of your power just to make one thing.
You can do a lot with them. So try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
That seemed to go really fast, that battery. I'm not sure if there might be a thing where, or it might just be a thing that's set in stone, but I feel like you might, maybe upgrading the Ultra Hand ability gets you, or maybe it doesn't need to be upgraded, gets you more stamina or something to put stuff together, or it gives you more battery for these things, because I don't, with the battery this thing has, I don't think it would be able to get to the island, to any of the Sky Islands. Maybe it's able to get to another Sky Island, but no.
There are even more new abilities.
Yeah, we got this little temple here. So what do they
Take
give?
this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Okay. It's just like an altar. I saw that. What is this place? Will it just give you something or something? I don't know. Sorry about that. Used a tissue there.
Look,
Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast, I think, if you have, like... It looks like you just passed, like... What is it called? Something that... a ceiling that is barely his height, so that was fast, right? So it was immediate, getting out of there, but when you go to the... When you go to the big rock, right? I'm not sure how fast you'll travel.
come on. Keep going. Okay.
Okay, I think that's actually pretty fast still. Like I said, it would be interesting if you can do it through enemies. And since it's fast, you might be able to actually use it in combat if some like enemy uses some kind of terrain object. Maybe you can go straight through a talus with this, right? But also, it's kind of interesting. Maybe there are some like monsters that can actually attack you while you're swimming. That could be interesting, right?
We emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain, but in this...
How would you fight a fan guy? You would try to stun it from afar, right? Maybe just use that long fork. You know, that's an option. Just get it on defense, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be one of those smart mobs that uses their defense like that. Yeah, I don't know. How would you fight this besides using ranged weapons? You just imagine like a ton of these guys just trying to knock you off with fans at the beginning island. That would be interesting. But I think maybe there's going to be like some Skyward Sword lore up here as well. Or lore references.
Pushed off. Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of memes here. Where people are just going to clip this and probably say like, where we drop it, boys?
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
And it's just like Minecraft water. No fall damage.
From the surface.
I like how it does. I like how it gives like the particles and the effects and sound of like the water splashing up where you landed as you displace the water with your body.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think?
I thought it was cool, but I think they should have just given the release date. I mean, not the release date. They gave the release date for this. I wish they gave the pre-order date. Please. I want this. I need it. My Switch needs a refresh after 6 years, I think. I don't know. They're probably not going to come up with the Switch Pro model. Even next year, it's probably going to be a successor. But, this looks sick, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm probably never going to get the carrying case. But maybe another Pro controller would be nice. Nah, I think I'll keep the Pro controller. I don't know. Jeez, man, these look good. I love these special editions that actually have a lot of design on them. Look at that, right? The little textured back and stuff like that. And these Joy-Cons, ooh. You can only dream. Oh my goodness. And they got like little golden like SR and SL buttons. Right? That's what they're called? Side right, side left. Look at that. Okay. I think that's it. That was you know, that's still pretty hype. Like my I said at the beginning of the stream, because it's a gameplay demonstration, they're not going to announce this, but apparently they did. So I guess anything can happen, despite its name, because this definitely is not gameplay, right? This is not gameplay. Dude, you have to buy the special edition to play the game. Yeah, it actually kind of looks... Is that... Okay. I think that looks like a texture, but it's actually just, it's just part of the... I don't know, but it looks pretty good. Some kind of laminate. But yeah. Hopefully you have a good day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And I might get this Switch. Have a good rest of your days.